Let's do that. Ah, it was horrible. And something's still going on. That's the last thing. That's the last thing I gotta record. And then we move on. So. Yeah, I did. It is all the fully counterclockwise. That's what I'm doing. This is right there. Done! The ring thing is done. It is done. That is it. Ring thing is done. Now I gotta export the files. Oh my god, that's a lot of files. But I need to do it. So, first I need to go to the bathroom. You talk amongst yourselves. I have had a lot of coffee. Ring thing goes bye-bye. Wink. I'll be back in a sec. So, let me see. I can actually have this. Ooh. Yeah, there's another angle. Because we need that. Because this is actually what it looks like on the table. right there. Let's package things up. Oh. Still so much stuff to do. Let me do the files first. Flush, flush, flush. What? You're talking about what I did in the... Seriously? What in the world is wrong with you? You people have issues. My kind of people. What will you never know? I'm hungry. Wait, what is this? That's not bad. That's the one with the modulation input. Okay, we'll crank up the level on these a bit. Level, 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 level. Level, 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 level. We're gonna make this red. You don't care because you don't see that. We're gonna make these red. Here, we're gonna call this EHX ring. Ring thing. One. That was most certainly a painful demo. Next ones will be much easier, I assume. And 2. Come on, come on, come on. EHX packaging is always like tight like a tiger. Got it. Okay. And 3. Just reading what you people are writing. And 4. Oh, I'm getting tired. Let's see if I can get through those 2 other pedals and then we call it quits for the day. Because after all, it is Sunday. 5. Uh, 6. What are your thoughts on symmetrical versus asymmetrical clipping with drive pedals? Sven, I don't even know what that means. I play guitar. I know nothing about electronics or symmetrical versus asymmetrical. I turn on a pedal and either it's good or it's not good. So I have no idea. I also really don't necessarily care about how things are done. I act to... Hey? Is that stream stuck? No. Is the stream stuck? Because mine is. My stream image is stuck. You guys seeing something? And let me know if you can... If the stream is still... Oh, here we go. Damn it. Oh, okay. It was just my browser hanging. But apparently it's still working. So let me undo the... unpop the chat. Oh, I'm getting tired. All the coffee doesn't help. Good. So this is then... Again, I'll go through these two next pedals. Because that's on my list. Oh, there's more, yeah, tomorrow. Now it says elapsed time 12 minutes? What? I don't know. Did it actually? I don't care. Bye, Dan. So, here we have the Friedmean Moore micro preamp. How we have to hold that in, I think, and then yeah, something like that. 300 milliamps, that's not a problem. So here's the thing, I need to plug that in. The Triple Crown sounded great, JJ. It was a great amp. Thank you, Sonia. I don't quite know exactly how to repay you for all you're doing here. 8. We have 9 clips for the freaking ring thing. So that's rather dark. I need to do something about that. Actually, I can... It doesn't reflect, so I can do that. Let me fix the sides a bit. So here we go. Mask. That could work. We do a 7. We do a 9. And we do a 9. Good. And then we do a size 0.7. Oh, that's big. That's what she blah blah blah. And we do a 3. We do a 2.5. And we'll do a 10 here. You have no idea what I'm saying. There you go. And I'll do a DI. I need a cable for that. Can use this. Put this around here. Wait, you can possibly see that if I go to Rob. Yeah, go around here. There's too much stuff on this table. That's not good. It's better, but I need this in the size of the pedal. And that's why I have a lot of these. So, yeah. Length is good. That is what she said. No. So that goes into, oh my god, there's so much stuff on this table. That is number 341. I go into 1. You don't know, tongue bob, that's okay. So I think I might have to go brighter here. Yep, that's better. And of course I have to focus. Focus. There we go. And it needs to be centered. I'm very anal about it all being, you know, correct. So we have 2 settings, and it saves those 2 channels. And I think by holding in the channel cap button, I can turn the speaker simulation on and off. I'm actually using this DI now, and then we're gonna go into the return of an amp. Those are the 2 things I need to show with this type of pedal. So in front of the amp it doesn't really make tons of sense because it's a preamp. So this guitar makes the most sense with this type of pedal. Okay, I need to set some things up here. First of all, I need to tune this and then, yeah, loop this. I'm really fading. Whoa. So input 1 is where it's at. Center that. Whoa, yeah, great. That is beautiful. And that's without the speaker simulations. I have to hold this in. No. What the? I don't quite understand. Okay. And this is on this, wait. Ah, okay, it's not on the side, it's... Wait, get this up. Okay, so you can hear this. It's not as great as the other ones. no fiddle with this, but some of those other micro preamps really impressed me. Doesn't make sense that it's on the side, that you look at it this way, but then the settings are actually, this is centered. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Ah, better. And it saves the settings. Oh, okay, I remember correctly. Okay, so by holding this in, you can switch between the channels and the pedal is always on. Okay, the clean is kind of pointless. It's really kind of pointless. What reverb? Are you hearing reverb? There's not supposed to be a reverb. Ah, wait, ha. Sorry. You have to actually go... Sorry, that's my problem. I have to delay this, meaning the mic, and everything guitar, because otherwise it's not in sync with the video. And I didn't do this here, so technically now it should be correct. This should now be together with the playing. Let me know if it is. That delay is there so that audio and video are in sync. It's about 150 milliseconds that is necessary to do that. Thank you. It took Glenn and I quite a while to figure this out. Yeah, and the mic's being... Okay, no, this should be good now. So I don't get the clean setting. It's there, it's a clean channel, but even with gain all the way cranked up... Yeah, okay. I don't know any songs. Sorry, Spanked. Spanked. Your name isn't Spanked. So we need some... Let me see. Gonna go gain, some treble. Yeah, we need something like this. What else been there? For $89, that's not bad. Ah! Nope. Something like that. Now I just have to remember that and play that. Hey! That was backwards. I'm good with that. I just have to set up a audio track, mono, 1, go, DI, color for it is blue, and I set that up as the 1 is mic 1. Okay, so I'm talking to myself, I'm sorry. But DI 1, that's good. I have 15 minutes here on the camera, which means that should be enough. Hey Tim. And then Rick says ferrets. And why shouldn't he? Because ferrets is a good word to say. You guys are so weird. I understand why you watch my channel, because you're as weird as I am. People always say, you know, I'm pretending, or I'm being some guy that, you know, when the camera rolls and I'm trying to be funny, whatever. No, I'm just, this is how I am. I'm like you guys. Weird. And don't pretend you're not weird. You are. Now roll back 200. Dip it 60B with a narrow Q. What? No, I can't. I'm doing a demo video for Thomann for that pedal. I can't, you know, do what the pedal can't do. Yeah, I'm weird for real, Mr. Jazzfoo. So. Nah, we already had. No, forget it. We'll go clean. We kind of have to show that for some reason. Yeah, it's not a clean sound. It's nothing to write home about. Maybe it is. Wait. Yeah, we'll do that. Wonderful. record. Quentin, you don't like the color, right? The thing you don't like about the freaking guitar is the color, right? Am I correct? I know. I think it's way cool. I think the headstock's cool. You're just so. I mean, if you just saw a Fender headstock now, for the first time, it would look weird. With that weird. It's just what you're used to. This is what's wrong about it. So we have those sounds. Now we need to put those in the effects loop of an amp, and I'm gonna have to say effects loop of amp in my video. And we're going into the return of the amp. What is this? There's chocolate on my chair. So, what package is worth $472.39? What? Pedal light matches my shirt? Actually, it doesn't. What you're seeing does. What I'm seeing is just blue. The GE 300 is 472. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. So we're gonna go to that's going directly into the... Oh, you can't hear that. Maybe you can. Yes, you can. That's going into the power amp. Something like that. I'll buy that. Record. Go. I think for 89 bucks, and considering that you can go DI with them and that the DI is pretty damn good for 89 bucks. Actually, wait. Damn it. It was wrong. The cap simulator was still on, which we have to turn off. Now. Damn it. Okay, I gotta remember that I can't use that file. Let me see. Because I'm, of course, going through a cap. Have I scooped that? It is what you see here on the settings. There is nothing scooped. But the cap sim was on. So we have to record it without cap sim because we're going into a cap. Damn it. The GE300 is actually really, really good. I did the Thomann video for it. So if you want to see me demo that, go to Thomann, go to the product page, and there is the video, the kind of video I'm doing right now. I can tell more whatever I want. I can tell them this is a super awesome pedal, which I told them. I have all the more pedals on the table here when I do my Thomann video, so I know what I'm dealing with. GE300 is great. It's got pretty much all the algorithms of all these micro preamps in it. It's kind of camperish in the way they're doing it, but they don't want me to. They don't want me to do videos. I gave them kick-ass deals that no one else is getting, and more is simply not sending me stuff. So that's why on my channel I don't do more stuff, because I've written them every single time, every single fucking time at trade shows. They say, can we have a meeting? Can we have a meeting? Can we do stuff? Yeah, we want to do stuff. And then I give them the killer deal of a lifetime, and they don't work with me. So I mean, what can I do? Well, you know, 300, not the 200. I think I did the 200. Are there two different ones? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I told them I'll review all 10 micro pedals. I'll do a video for each. I'll do a video for the high gain ones. I'll do a video for the low gain ones, and I'll do an overview of everything for a super mega ultra dumping price. But I can't do 13 videos for a company that makes money for completely nothing. I mean, this is what I do for a living, and somehow Leslie and me and the dogs and the health insurance and everything needs to be paid. So, yeah. Ah. Ah. No, we don't do that. We'll do a... Do we need that from a Friedman pedal? I don't think so. Ditto looper, yes, I have a ditto on the floor. Ditto X2, I think. Yeah. Moving on, here we go. Record. No, you can't power cap. Okay, 12 minutes on the camera, which means, yeah, I can do this. Okay. It's probably too long. Haha. I have to kind of fade that out here somewhere. Seriously, for the money, these things are great modelers, that's what they are, or technically profilers. You can go the eye, you can, it's not bad in front of the amp, but you can definitely go into a power amp. More actually has their own little power amp now, which isn't bad. Apparently it's a tube 20 watt something power amp. So what color do we do? Gold, huh? Here, something goldish. More, that's number 12. Micro preamp. Preamp 012 freed. Go export 1. No, that's a 2. That's a 1. Whoa, I'm hungry. And 2, where's my file? Here's my file. E2, go. I'm chatting you up. That sounds like I want to have a date with all of you. Wouldn't that be a party? They can be a lot of work, Jazz Foo, if you have a complicated pedal. But I'm getting compensated adequately, so that's very nice of Thomann, which I can't say for, if I do a pedal demo for my channel, there's a photo session, there's, I have to make the slideshow out of the photos. Oh, this goes in there too. I have to do a produced track for a lot of them. I have to then do the actual, you know, 20-minute, 1 hour, depending on what it is, demo. I have to edit that and all that stuff. And companies pay sometimes less than Thomann pays for what I just did. So say whatever you want about Thomann, but they know the value of what we YouTubers do and what a video producer does. And they know the value of the product I just created. So that's, they are more than fair. And I can't say that about a lot of the companies. There are a lot of companies that think they can send you this. You make a full fucking video on your channel with tons of cameras and you guys. I worked very hard to get you guys, and you are really the asset that we YouTubers have. And then I send the pedal back, and that's it. So I make a video, and I say thank you, and that's it. There are companies who literally think they sent me a guitar, they park it here for some time, I send the guitar back, I play it in tons of videos, and I have to be happy that I was allowed to play the guitar. What? I'll always be honest with you, but that doesn't mean I shouldn't get paid for my work. It's ridiculous that companies still don't get it. And I'm getting very fed up. And that was what GitCon was supposed to be about. Building relationships with companies to make that, to change that. And some companies actually used GitCon, built those relationships, and still tell us, oh, we don't have money to pay. We're a small company. Even though they're one of the biggest companies in the industry. So it's literally frustrating and insulting. Thomann is ridiculously fair. I gotta say this. They pay anyone, and they would never, if I do a video, I mean, this is obviously different. This is not a review, this is a demo. If I do something on my channel, never ever would they tell me to say something I can't get behind. Which is why there's Harley Benton videos where I don't say that I don't think the product's killer. They do exist. And they would never ever tell me to not upload it, to say something different. Never ever. They get it. They get how this is done. So, now we have the Cali Dual. Wait, I have 2 more clips to do. 3. 3 comes after 2. Which means we're gonna mute this, we're gonna unmute this, unmute this. It's kind of cool that it saves the settings. Well, that means I have to kind of dial them in like this. Oh. So you can't really see the settings that are saved, because once I turn something here, the knob is actually still in the middle. If you know what I mean. So it saves the settings for both channels. I'm gonna assume that this is back to... Yeah, that's back to no speaker simulation. 4. Okay, almost done for today. That's pretty horrible, huh? So you hold this in. I have to say that the user interface is pretty damn brilliant. And now you have a speaker simulation. So why don't you tell me that this is crooked? And this is not flat. Flat means I have to do this so it doesn't reflect. See, that's... No, it's okay. A little bit of reflection is fine. So, let's make sure this is centered. It is. Since it's the same height, I don't have to focus. Focus! So, let's see what we have. Yeah, that sounds like a Mesa. Dull and muddy. It's supposed to be a dual rectifier. Dave, thanks, but, you know, not necessary. You're awesome, man. Something like that. I don't quite know. The image is frozen? Really? Again? Yes, it is. Are you still there? Looks like OBS was frozen. Let me know if you're still there. Yeah, we'll do that. But it is very muddy. Nope, that's not what I played. Can we get that brighter? Typical Mesa, muddy and blue when it comes to that kind of sound. Okay, go. James, you're talking to me? What college should I attend? James Lynn asked. I went to Berklee College of Music in Boston, which is not in Berkeley, California. It's spelled differently. It's spelled with 2 E's. And I did a double major, contemporary writing and production, which is arranging, and music synthesis, which is sound design. Yeah, I'm a trained arranger, not really a guitar player. I know a little bit how to play guitar, but I know how to put black dots on paper for orchestra, big band, any kind of setting. So arranging is really the thing that, you know, I'm good at. Hello from New York, blank palette. No idea what Alex is saying with Boston. How much is this thing? This is 89 euro, I think. Why does YouTube keep changing to 144p? That's not enough. So, let's see, clean. Oh. That is blue. Yeah, okay. Okay, we'll record that. Good. We'll record that. Thank you. Yeah, Poland, yeah. It's a dark tone, yeah. It's a Mesa rectifier-ish dark tone. Do I have the radar? No, because again, Moore doesn't really want to work with me. But I did the radar for Thomann. So if you go to Thomann and look at the video on the website, that is where you can see the radar. And it's pretty damn good for the money. No question about that. For 129 bucks, it does a great job. So we have the DI sound, and now we go into the return of the amp. For which we have to turn off the speaker simulation. Whoa, I'm dizzy. I need to eat. So. Oh, here. Let's stay in drop D. What do you think about the new orange pedal? Which one? The teleport? I think it's a great concept. I think it needs some work. Oh yeah, watch Vlad at Catpick Studios. He did a thing for the radar. So watch that. These pedals are great. The radar is great. Be aware that all these micro preamps and also what's in the GE200 or whatever, they do rip off amps. It is Kemper style. They're actually doing impulse responses of amps. They're blowing signals through them, they're measuring amps, turning it into an algorithm, putting it into a pedal. So yeah, what you're getting here is technically a mini Kemper, okay? You just have to be aware that the Chinese just do that, don't give a shit about rights, just like Chris Kemper. And if you're cool with that, if you're cool ripping off these companies, okay. I would, if I did a video for these pedals on my channel, like not this one, but an actual review, I would most certainly critique that. That they don't make the sound. They take an amp and record the sound and turn it into an algorithm. See you, Blade Runner. You guys are awesome. So, we'll do this. Something like that. just in good. Just play that well. Come on. Ah! Come on, finish line, Henning. Come on. No. C. That's not a C. That's a B flat, actually. Nope. What Friedman? That's a Cali duo. Damn it! Go down to the F. I'll take it. I don't care. Okay, go. Record. I have 11 minutes. Yeah, the guitar is freaking brilliant. It is absolutely worth every penny. It's rock and roll. Okay, wait. Jack in R, one of the DKK. I'm gonna go with Danish krona or something like that. This out of talk. I was wondering you can give some advice on something because I've playing guitar for 5 years, and a year and a half ago I've had stinging pains in my right thumb. No, sorry. I have no idea what that could be, but you should probably see a specialist about that and ask. Sorry. Isn't the concept about stealing sounds kind of a moot point? It's all the amps are derivative of each other. Yes! Yes! Thank you, Caroline. Oh, du bist so süß, wirklich. Caroline's awesome. So, yeah, obviously there's a twin and then there's blues breaker, and everything is kind of based on the twin and the blues breaker, and all the amp manufacturers are kind of, I mean, a dual rectifier is literally the preamp from a Soldano SLO 100. It is the same damn thing. They all ripped each other off. And I get that. I get that this is a Strat. And I get that a Friedman is a modified Marshall. Fully get that. But it's the digital thing. It's when you go sample an amp and anyone can share it. With this, at least this is some kind of copy protection. You have to buy the actual hardware. It's not perfect. In the end, I should just say, fuck it, whatever, just everyone rip everyone else off. They're all doing it anyway. Vox in their modeling software is ripping off other people and even showing like Orange and Diesel and stuff. No one really has a lot of ethics about that. However, as soon as it turns digital and you can just send stuff over the net and download profiles, shit's hitting the fan. If someone is making an actual amp, let me put it this way, if I have to buy a Friedman for $3,000 or a Marshall for $2,000 or even $2,500, or even at the same price point, they're still buying this or buying this, and I'm making an informed decision. Marshall absolutely has the choice to build their amps in super high quality and try to compete with Friedman, and then it's a fair competition. Even though Marshall defined the sound, I totally get that. But when there's downloading a profile for $499 or Friedman or Marshall for $3,000, that's not competition. It's not fair competition. It's I rip it off and I sell it at a super dumping price. A Friedman even though it might be a modified Marshall, is actually more expensive than the Marshall. So it's not like, let me buy the Friedman because I get the Marshall sound at a bargain. No, I actually get the Marshall sound at a higher price. Better quality, maybe. Higher grade components, maybe. Cooler guy because Dave is cool, maybe. But the problem is I offer you this coveted sound for next to nothing. Because digital. I think that's my problem. Then again, it's just everyone can make their own decisions. Oh, here comes Alex, the freaky Dutchman. When making analog tube amp, the base schematic how to wire up a tube amp is the same. The base schematic on how to make a tone adjust is the same. Yes. Yeah, it's all kind of, I mean, the secret's out how to make an amp. People tweak little things. But again, I think that a Friedman, as a competitor to Marshall, is fair competition. Whereas a Profile for $499 isn't fair competition. It still uses the same, it still needs the actual amp. I don't know. It's a very complicated subject. Oh, if we start this now, let's not start this. I'm literally starving and I need the last frickin' clip. How did this sound? Yes, Synergy is kind of a middle ground. It's the real deal, but it's together with the manufacturers. Not all of them, but they at least go to the manufacturers and offer a fair deal. So, turn this on. Let's do. Let's do Summer of '69. Why not? I can't believe I missed the fucking foot switch. Damn it! That I find funny. We turn that off. We start that. only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's just 11 more pedals that I have to do in the next couple days. Just 11. Just 11 more pedals. This is an absolutely super mammoth project. So, well, this isn't the traditional stream. This is the I work and then you guys pop in and make comments, and then all of a sudden Robert Keeley pops in and, you know, helps out and tries to explain things, which was cool. And then for some reason McNamara popped in, and that was fun. So, I mean, kind of what this is you're having part of my day. Like, this is wait a second. Let me do the pop-out chat. You're kind of participating in a day where I don't make a normal video. This is what I do, or sometimes. Well, there wasn't a lot of chatting with companies, unless you count Robert, which was a little bit about acquiring gear for the channel, because in the end we talked about what am I doing next for him. Wait, black. Here we go. That's more Kelly dual, no, micro preamp 011 Kelly dual. No, almost. Oh, I have to save. 1. Here we go. Yeah, so, Glenn should be here. Glenn has other stuff to do. So yeah, if for some reason you guys enjoy this, the question is, should I leave this stream? I don't even know how many different streams YouTube now created, because it interrupted. I think this only kind of makes sense to have actually for you guys to be here. Should I leave this stream up? Who would watch this later? Maybe I'd take it offline, check out the section with Robert Keeley, what it actually looks like and stuff. Maybe that's kind of interesting. I'm absolutely flabbergasted as to... Flabbergasted is such a good word. As to how many people are here, and... I mean, Sonia, don't you have stuff to do? You've spent your whole Sunday helping me. You procrastinate me. Yes and no. If you guys weren't here, I would have probably stopped quite a while ago and been on the couch or something. Marshall Origin, I gotta talk to Michelle from Marshall and see if we can make that happen. I already told her that you guys are interested. But again, it's, you know, I mean, what would you say? Let's say Michelle says, "Oh, great, you guys want to see the Marshall? I'll send you an Origin. You make an in-depth video. You send it back, and we say thank you." Should I do that? Because it's an interesting product, and you want to see it, and I want to do that for you. But is that fair? If she says, "Well, Marshall can't pay for that," and I have a very small fee for what I do. All right, Sonia, you've been up all night. Why? Why? You know, if I do if I do a Marshall video, should I give this to Marshall for free? Is this fair to the work I do? Because I don't think it is. Is it okay, well, Carl is saying keep the amp, it's only fair. Well, a Marshall Origin is under $1,000, costs Marshall very little, only a few hundred to make. So for them, the expense is $200, $300, $400 maybe, which is okay. But if I keep the amp and put it on my amp rack, then it's continuous advertising for Marshall, which technically should also be compensated for somehow. If I sell it immediately, I I could do that. But what kind of signal does it send to you? I review the amp, I'm like, oh, the amp's awesome, great amp for the money, and then it's gone. What kind of message does that send to you? How much did I really like it if I sell it immediately? I don't think that's fair. So yeah, there are still companies that want to use us YouTubers and our influence to get free advertising. And it's other channels have it a little bit easier because they demo things. They don't say what they think. They make a good demo. They show the positive sides of the product. They don't dial in any crap. They dial in good sounds, and that's it. And that's a 6-minute demo. And trust me, there are channels who do that get paid handsomely. Big channels, absolutely, they get quite a bit of money for this. If I ask a company for money, my negotiation basis is pretty damn tough, because I'm saying, yeah, but you can't approve the video because I'm not letting you do that. You have no say in the video, and I might also criticize your product. So, but I still want you to pay me for that. Companies are very clearly saying, I'm not paying you to say negative things about my product. My argument is, if I can say that I don't like this and this, but then I actually overall show the product as something positive, it would just be nice if the packaging was better, or it would be nice if the color was different, or it would be nice if it actually had a little bit more range on the mids. Whatever critique I have, if the positive aspects outweigh the negative, it's still a positive review, and you guys now at least know what you're dealing with when it comes to the product, what it does well, what it doesn't do well, and you can make an informed buying decision. And most people will probably say, I don't care about that, totally fine with me. If I have a product where I absolutely say, dude, that's shit, don't buy it. I don't do the video. I don't trash a product unless I absolutely think it's necessary. It's a message that I want to send, which is absolutely wrecking my relationship with that company. So there's no trashing of anything. If I really think it's crap, very likely you don't see it on my channel. But there might be reasons why you don't see things here. Either companies don't want to work with me, or I actually think the product is crap, or I have an ethical problem with that company, which also happens. But I think having real constructive criticism on something doesn't detract or stop people from buying it. And there are companies who have problems with that, even if it's a criticism that doesn't outweigh the positive. The fact that I do criticize means that you know that when I'm saying it's good, it actually means that at least my opinion is that it's good. Doesn't mean you're going to like it. Doesn't mean it's a brilliant product. Means my assessment is, that's pretty damn cool. Okay, it's just one guy's opinion. Peeing? What? The thing is with keeping product, it's difficult. When it is a lesser known brand guitar, for example, keeping product is important, because doing one demo for an unknown guitar brand doesn't brand the thing. It doesn't help show you the instrument over and over and over. So with lesser known brands, I think it's important to have the guitar here and frequently play it. It shows you that it's a good guitar. If it's a guitar that speaks to me, I love picking it up. Okay. So the Friedman guitar, that's an amazing guitar, and I love having that here. And not a lot of channels play Friedman guitars. So yeah, that's helping Friedman. I love that instrument. Everyone's happy. I'm not getting paid for that. But the guitar is here to keep. So amazing. But I'm also using that in I don't know how many videos. Awesome. Everyone's a winner. With an amp, with a guitar that is a known brand like Ibanez, I could do the, RG550, do one video, send it back, all good. I don't need to brand Ibanez. You guys know Ibanez. With amps, similar thing. If it's lesser known, it makes sense that it's in the amp rack. If a company wants to have their amp in the amp rack all the time, and I switch to the amp in videos, it all makes sense. With other amps, it makes sense. I send it back and I get paid. With pedals, the deal is simple. You want a pedal demo, I get paid for it, I keep the pedal, that's it. And my payment is relatively small. If I absolutely think it's crap, I'm not making a video. Rarely, rarely, rarely happens. If I do think it's not good, I have a 2, 3, 4 hour conversation with the company on Skype, on the phone, and we talk about my criticism and why I think I can't make a video, which is feedback to the company that might matter or might not matter. Some companies are very happy about that feedback, and the fact that, you know, I'm not giving that feedback publicly. But hopefully the next rendition or the next pedal is of better quality, or at least to what I think. It's just one guy's opinion. So, but that time that I then spent evaluating the product, talking to the company for hours on end, I'm not getting paid for, because I couldn't make the video. I have products where the company said, we'll pay you $400. We'll pay you $400, and you can keep the pedal to make the video. And I had it here for a long time, and I couldn't make a video about it, because I simply couldn't find anything of value about it. So, at that point, I'm not getting paid. So it would be so easy to make that video, tell you all the good stuff about it, and take a paycheck. But as soon as I do that, you guys would freaking hate me, because some of you might buy it and say, oh, he didn't actually say the right stuff about it. He lied. And at that point, I can close the channel. So yeah, there aren't a lot of channels that do reviews. Glenn and Phil McKnight are definitely honest people that always say what they think. And I think it's important that someone does, because it keeps companies in check. And I don't care how big the company is. I don't care whether it's Fender, Gibson, the Music Man, Marshall, whoever. I'll never say what they want me to say for money, because that doesn't make sense. Yeah, Mesa Boogie doesn't work with us. And Marshall can pay a couple $100 for a video, trust me. And so until they, you know, want that, get more. I know the guys, I know them privately. Every single trade show, they'd take me over and say, can we? I'm like, yeah, I'll give you a great deal, we're friends. Nope, nothing happens. Nothing ever happens. Now look at even more valuable than what I'm saying is if I say something and you guys in your comments, you echo that, you're saying, no, Henning, you're full of shit, those features don't matter to us. The comments under my videos and videos like mine are amazing market research for companies to know in what direction the products can go, to be able to develop directly for you. That is the killer, which just a few years ago, companies had no way to do market research to a targeted guitar player audience. Now they can. Okay, it is way late now. Actually, probably at 5, a video on my channel went online, and I don't know what that is. I don't know what went online today. Let me check. We're gonna go with today, that is the Den Electro at NAMM. So, how about this? How about you leave this live stream now? I'm gonna turn this off, and you can watch Dan Electro at NAMM from a month ago on my channel. I can't talk anymore. I can't believe you guys were here. You were here for so long, and you were so nice. This was absolutely awesome. We're going to do this again. So, thank you. Thanks, Robert. Thanks, Jason. Thanks, everyone. I'm going to turn everything off and die now. So, I'll see you around. After, I don't know, 7 hours or something. Thank you, Sonia. You were amazing. 6 hours, okay. Wow. See you guys later.